Hello, my name is Scott Campbell, and I'm a lifelong Quincy resident finishing my first term as Council at Large for the City of Quincy. I'm running for re-election, and I want to thank you for the trust you've placed in me and for everything this city has given to me and my family. I believe we all contribute to our community's success or its failure, and sometimes we all need reminders of what that really means. Mine came recently on a day when I was feeling a little worn down. It wasn't a big speech or a major event that got me through it. It was a small, quiet moment, a simple gesture by a young man named Ryan that reminded me how I could be a better person and a better counselor, an experience I will share with you in a few moments. From day one, I made a simple commitment to answer every email, every text, and every phone call. Because if someone in this city takes the time to reach out, they deserve to be heard. It may seem like a small act, but I believe being responsive to and respectful of my constituents is the foundation of public service. Listening, being accessible and accountable, showing up fully. I work hard every day to keep that promise because trust isn't built through speeches or headlines. It's built in how you treat people when they call for help, regardless of the issue. What may seem like a trivial request to one person may mean the world to the human being asking it. That's the kind of city I want Quincy to be. One where every person feels like they matter and are heard. Where your concerns don't disappear into a voicemail box or end with a canned response or an empty promise. And where the people you elect work for you, not around you. When I first stepped into this role, I thought I had an advantage thanks to my involvement in the community and my roles in county and state government. I assumed I had the benefit of knowing how things worked. But I quickly realized the city is bigger, more dynamic, and more complex than I ever imagined. And the work of being a councilor doesn't stop. Every day brings a new email, a new event, a new challenge. There were moments where I questioned whether I was making enough of a difference. But every time that doubt crept in, I thought about how I was raised and the example my family has always set for us. In my house, we never waited for a position or a platform to give us permission to help. We built the Quincy North Quincy Alumni Football Group from scratch because we believed in the programs. We showed up to volunteer, go to cleanups and community events, not for credit, but because it's what neighbors do. We started a small business in Howes Neck to serve the people we live alongside. This is the life we've built, and public service is just an extension of that. Effective public service requires patience. It means following process. It means opening yourself up to criticism and scrutiny, having and defending a set of standards that you believe in for the greater good, but for the same subject, your neighbor would oppose your stance to the nth degree. And for a lot of people, that's enough to make them disengage. But I don't think that's how a city moves forward, and I won't operate that way. My vision is simple. I want Quincy to be a city where 3 generations of families can live and thrive, where grandparents can age in place, where young families can afford to stay, and where kids who grew up here have a real chance to build their future here too. Because when people can lay down roots, whether they've been here for decades or are just starting out, they take more pride, they get involved, they understand their neighbors and take pride in their neighborhoods. Right now, too many people, both young and old, are getting priced out of the city they love. That has to be prioritized, and I will, by addressing the needs of our neighbors head on. We can find strategies to help our seniors on fixed income by making accessory dwelling units available to families for in-law setups on their homesteads. Use the resources we have available to us in the city's planning department, grant programs, and the affordable housing group. And we can keep Quincy accessible. One of my favorite days of the year is Cleaner Greener Quincy. It's a simple idea, but it means a lot. The different organizations like Quincy Cycles, the Scouts, Rotary Club, the Quincy Chamber, neighbors of all ages, they all pitch in to make it special. That's Quincy at its best. And that brings me back to Ryan. I was early to pick up my daughter from soccer practice at Kincaid Park. A couple of kids had knocked over a trash barrel, and as I started walking over to them, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a young man cleaning the mess up. His name is Ryan. He's a 5th grader at Southwest Middle School. No one asked him to do it. He wasn't looking for praise or reward. He just saw a mess and took action. The next day happened to be Cleaner Greener. But Ryan didn't wait for a special event. He just did the right thing, because that's what pride in our city looks like. There are a number of candidates in the race for Council at Large this year, so every vote matters. I've shown up, I've done the work, and I believe in what we can build together, and I want to be your voice. My name is Scott Campbell, and I humbly ask for your vote on September 2nd. Thank you.